When you think of the apex predator of the ocean, most people immediately think of orcas, also known as killer whales. With their immense size, speed, and strategic hunting techniques, they seem unstoppable. But what if I told you there's a marine mammal that even orcas avoid? Enter the pilot whale. Yes, you heard that right. These social giants have been known to intimidate and even chase off orcas. But how is that possible? Today, we're diving deep to discover why orcas might actually be scared of pilot whales and what makes these two oceanic titans so interesting. Before we jump into the rivalry, let's first understand what a pilot whale is. Despite their name, pilot whales are actually part of the dolphin family, just like orcas. There are two species of pilot whales, the long-finned pilot whale and the short-finned pilot whale. They can grow up to 24 feet long, which makes them quite large, but still smaller than orcas. They may not be as famous as orcas, but they're incredibly social animals living in tight-knit groups known as pods, sometimes numbering in the hundreds. What really sets them apart, though, is their behavior, and we'll get to that soon. Pilot whales have a reputation for being incredibly united, often swimming in perfect coordination. This social structure plays a huge role in why orcas think twice before confronting them. Now let's talk about orcas. Orcas are widely considered the ocean's apex predators. They have no natural enemies and they can take down prey as large as sharks and even whales. Their intelligence and teamwork make them efficient hunters. So how is it that a species as dominant as the orca would avoid another species? Orcas, despite their strength, are incredibly strategic. They rarely engage in battles they might lose or that cost too much energy. Pilot whales pose an interesting challenge. While orcas may be bigger and stronger individually, pilot whales have strength in numbers and a surprisingly aggressive nature when defending their pod. So why do orcas avoid pilot whales? It comes down to several key reasons: aggression, group behavior, and sheer numbers. First, pilot whales have been observed actively chasing orcas, forcing them to flee. While orcas are used to hunting, they're not used to being the ones on the run. Pilot whales can be incredibly persistent in defending their pod members, especially the young or injured. Second, the group size. Pilot whales often travel in large pods. When faced with a pod of 20, 50, or even 100 pilot whales, an orca might realize that it's not worth the risk of getting injured. Even a small injury could be life-threatening in the wild. This group dynamic also means that pilot whales can swarm orcas from all sides, creating a situation where orcas might feel outnumbered and overwhelmed. Pilot whales are also highly intelligent. While they mainly feed on squid and fish, they are extremely protective of their own, and can switch from passive to aggressive in an instant. This unpredictable behavior can catch orcas off guard. Orcas, on the other hand, are hunters, not fighters. They prefer to avoid unnecessary risks. Engaging with a large, aggressive pod of pilot whales could result in injury, wasted energy, or even failure to capture prey. It's often better for them to simply leave the area. One more reason for the rivalry: food competition. Both orcas and pilot whales hunt squid and fish, and in some regions, they are directly competing for the same resources. Pilot whales, with their aggressive behavior, might drive orcas away from key hunting grounds. This is especially important in places where food sources are scarce. The competition for food might lead to these encounters where orcas simply decide that it's not worth it to stick around. So while orcas may be the killer whales of the sea, they're not invincible. Pilot whales, with their strong social bonds, aggressive nature, and sheer numbers, have proven to be a force to be reckoned with. Orcas know that engaging with them can lead to more trouble than it's worth. This teaches us a lot about survival in the wild. Sometimes, strength lies in numbers and unity rather than brute force. Even the ocean's most feared predator knows when it's time to back off. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about this unexpected rivalry in the deep sea, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more amazing content, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on future uploads. Have a question or topic you want us to cover next? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.